Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Just got done having fun out in the woods, in the mud, as you see here. That's how a dual sport should look. Nice and filthy. But in this video I want to give some advice to new riders. I know some of you guys are going to say, man, CycleCruza, you repeat the same shit, man. But I like to do these videos every now and then to help new riders out, you know. And this video is like putting everything together through a lot of different videos I've done. Just putting all the information into one. For you new riders out there, number one is you need to get over the fear, because that's what keeps most people from motorcycles, is the fear of dying, getting hurt, crashing, whatever. And that's just something that you're gonna have to get over. What you're gonna have to realize is that, you know, you're not safe anywhere. Yesterday, just to let you guys know, I was taking my dog out, put her outside on a leash, let her run around outside, and I slipped on some mud and I hit my side on the edge of the freaking what you call it, the edge of my fence on the dock, excuse me, my deck, and put a big gash. Luckily I didn't break anything. It's just really sore, great big huge gash. But you know, you can fall and get hurt, get jacked up, and have a real fucked up day. So you just have to realize that, you know, life is not safe. So stop being a pansy and get your ass a motorcycle. But another advice that I have for you guys is, don't start on big motorcycles, fast motorcycles. You can if you want to, but to be honest with you, you're going to have more confidence on a lightweight, slower bike. Especially for those of you that have never ridden a motorcycle before. If you rode a dirt bike or something, yeah, you could probably get on a liter bike and be okay if you rode dirt bikes for many years. But for just the average person that never rode a motorcycle, it's not a good idea. But I know a lot of you guys have done it, and you're going to tell me, CycleCruza, you're dead wrong. Get the fastest bike you can. If you want to do that, that's your prerogative. I'm just giving my advice. But one thing that's great is a lot of these fast bikes now have the electronic rider aids that actually can tame down the engine power, and you can work your way up through the power levels on the bike if you want to. But you know, new riders tend to be prone to dropping their bike. I mean, you want to drop your, and if you do, get a used one. Don't get a new bike, because you're, like I said, it's highly likely you're probably going to drop the bike. So it's up to you. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Like I said, another advice that I want to give that I think is beneficial for you guys is, obviously, of course, wear gear. That goes without saying. Don't try to look cool out here on the streets. Good for the ladies, blah blah blah. You know, nobody gives a fuck about you and your motorcycle. All that matters is that you come home safe. That's it. That's all that matters. And a helmet's going to protect your head, and gear is going to protect your skin and possibly your bones. So also, what I recommend highly is that you all start on the MSF class. I didn't. You know, back in the day, they didn't even have an MSF course. I started, you know, as a kid riding, and then I started back later on in life. Even though I should have probably took it as a refresher, honestly, I probably should have taken it. But I feel like I'm over that now. I mean, I'm all about defensive riding, staying safe out here on the fucking streets, and that's what it's all about, man. Staying safe out here on the streets and having fun doing some slide action. In my opinion, the dual sport, like I tell you guys in many videos, is the best motorcycle for new riders, because it could take a beating. Plastics are cheap, and like I said, it can take a beating. You're not going to break it and then have to pay something really expensive to fix it. Oftentimes, like I said, it's just aesthetics. And on a dirt bike, actually, I've dropped my bike so many times and it still looks cool, dude. I don't have any issues, man. And it's got all the power you need. You can ride on the highway. But anyways, also, you know, for street bikes, Kawasaki Ninja 300. If you're a bigger dude, the Ninja 300 still be great. But if you want to go with the Ninja 650R, it's a great bike. Got all the power you need. Looks awesome. Just any of the smaller bikes, the Yamaha R3, the CBR 300R. You know, I go on and on and on. You guys got so many freaking awesome choices now. It's not even funny. You know, when I started back riding, they didn't have shit. This CBR 250R, Ninja 300R. They had the WR 250R back then, but I didn't think I could do the urban fuckery like I can do. I didn't, you know, I was like, I didn't think there was any better to ride off-road out here. But I didn't realize there's some spots, city-owned spots, that you can sneak in and have a good time on and do some urban fuckery like I do. But to each his own. Just figure out what's good for you. You know, I'm just giving my advice. If you do crash and you get hurt, don't become a pussy and stop riding and say motorcycles are dangerous and then go around preaching how dangerous motorcycles are because you were a pussy. And you know, like I said, most people that get in car accidents, most people, they get back into their car and they just realize they just had a fucked up day. Everybody has, like I said, walking like I did. I was, you know, like I told you, in my backyard, I was walking and slipped on mud and busted my side on the deck fence. So there you go, man. Shit happens. But out here on the streets, it's all about defensive riding. If you, for those of you new riders out there, I highly recommend you check out my top 5 defensive riding techniques. I'll include that video in the description and comment section of this video. Better yet, just go to our website, CycleCruza.com, and click on the menu tab, My Videos, and I have a 4 new riders playlist, and that's all the videos I've done over the last 5 years that I feel is helpful for new riders. So highly recommend that. Like, there's a couple of ways, you know, as far as getting your motorcycle license. You don't have to take its MSF class, at least here in Ohio. Some places they require it. Here, all you have to do is go to the DMV, apply for a, take the test for a temp license, and then literally the next day you can schedule a test to take, and they'll give you a riding test, which most people fail. I was lucky enough that it was easy to me and I passed it. But most people, they fail it and they end up having to take the MS class anyhow. So it's up to, you know, what you want to do. I highly recommend the MSF class, though. They're going to teach you the defensive techniques. I highly recommend it for you guys. So, but it's up to you, like I said, whatever. As far as gear, cheap gear, I know some of you guys mentioned CycleCruza. I want to know about, you know, I can't afford that really expensive gear. I'll tell you guys, I highly recommend getting the knee brace, because a lot of people, when they ride off-road, man, and they don't wear knee braces, I've seen people get messed up knees and stuff, man. It's just not worth it. It's best to just save your money up and get proper gear. But you don't have to pay a fortune for gear. You know what I'm saying? You can get clearance, like 2 or 3 year old gear that's selling on clearance for really cheap. When I first got back into riding, I bought a Scorpion EX400 helmet for like 50 bucks. It was new, but it was like a couple of years old. And also I bought, you know, that clearance gear, jacket, pick up for sometimes like 100, 200 bucks for you know, proper older leather jacket. Still good. It's just it's not the new shit. It'll help you save some money. So that's my advice to you. If you have any other questions or anything about riding a motorcycle, about getting started, feel free to drop a comment. Hit me up, man, and comment. I'll try to answer it. I've done videos of pretty much on everything. So, like I said, go check out my playlist. And I know a lot of you guys, like I said, saying CycleCruza, you said this shit like 1,000 times. I don't care. I'll say 1,001 times. I want to help new riders. I want to get more riders out here on the streets. And so every now and then I'll do these type of videos to help new riders out, because I know they have a hard time navigating through my playlist. I got almost nearly 900 videos. Hey, we got a cruiser there on a Harley. But I hope this helps you out, and I wish you guys all the best out there. Stay safe. Don't give up riding, no matter what, man. Keep on riding. And just to give you some motivation, there's actually a guy that raced motocross, and he got paralyzed from the legs down, I believe. And you know what? They modified a dirt bike for him, and he rides a dirt bike now. He's paralyzed and rides a dirt bike. So for those of you seat height pansies out there that talk about, say, you know, you're scared of dirt bikes or dual sports because the seat height is high for you, that guy doesn't even have any freaking legs, man. He has legs, but they don't work. And he's riding a fucking dirt bike, and riding good too, man. And he's not doing any pansy riding either. So I hope that's motivation for you guys. Never give up. And there's also a guy out there that there's a lot of people out there with custom bikes that may have gotten an accident or something, but they never gave up. They kept riding because they're real riders, you know, and they didn't let fear overcome them. But I wish you guys all the best, really. I pray before I ride. You know, I know some of you guys, you don't believe in God, and hey, that's your prerogative. I do. There is a higher power that created all this. That's not a man or a fairy in the sky. It's an unknown force that's beyond human comprehension. Even the most brilliant minds in this world cannot comprehend this higher power. But I pray to the higher power to protect me out here on the streets, and thank God so far I'm good. But like I said, about staying safe out here, best bet, defensive riding. Stay away from cars. Go ride out in the country. I enjoy riding more out in the country than I do in the city. Beautiful scenery, less cars to fuck with you. But wish you guys all the best. So until next time.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.